Starting back in 1985, the foundation has kept the Rhododendron Preserve in, as one previous board member put it, in a state of benign neglect. But when Gardner Hicks joined the foundation board in 1993, until his passing in 2016, he knew exactly where his skills were needed. From the beginning of his tenure on the board, he was totally focused on the preserve. He spent countless hours walking the creek banks with his 5-gallon bucket, pulling invasive plants like Robert's geranium. He partnered with local entities who provided invasive species removal as well as local knowledge and expertise. I remember attending several of his work parties and impromptu invasive species pulling sessions on play weekends of a Saturday evening. In fact, my first foundation activity was when Gardner recruited me to join his Four Corners Committee. We were each given a binder with detailed sketches of the preserved property corners, which he had previously marked with 4x4 posts, with the expectation that we would collectively visit each corner at least once a year and report on any incursions that we saw. Many of you probably don't know that Gardner was a civil engineer who graduated cum laude from MIT. In fact, he mostly single-handedly built the current bridge across Wildcat Creek when a fortuitous fallen tree provided the means to replace the previous log, which was becoming more treacherous each year. The main thing he will be remembered for is his years-long restoration project of the Weimer parcel at the eastern end of the preserved property, along the access road to the Mountaineers Forest Theater. He organized work parties to pull Scott's broom and spent many solitary weekdays beating back the invasive Himalayan blackberry and negotiated the planting of native tree species to reforest the area. In fact, he grew seedlings in buckets at home to bring to the preserve and plant. His legacy in this portion of the preserve lives on with the local Girl Scout troops who do tree planting and invasive species removal every year. Gardner was, if nothing else, a pragmatist. When he saw a problem, he figured out the most efficient means to solve it. He was not a purist in the sense that he didn't stick to a single dogma. If he found a solution that worked without unacceptable downsides, he would embrace it. Above all else, Gardner really was a gentleman and a scholar. An extremely hard worker for the preserve, he is greatly missed. I am proud to count Gardner Hicks among my friends, and I am especially proud to declare him a Chico champion. We will be sending this memento award to Gardner's life partner, Sharon.